Hi, second graders. This is Mrs. Anderson, and I'm going to do a quick review for you about what you can do when you have time to work in your blank books. So, we have been using blank books all year long, and now that we've done a few writing projects, I thought I might take some time and explain to you a little bit more about what we can do with some of our writing projects and how we can tie them into our blank books. So one of our very first writing projects, second graders, was a personal narrative. Okay. So one of the things that you could do is you could write a story, a true story about something that happened to you in the past as your blank book. Okay. So it has to be a true story and it has to have happened to you in the past. So you could write about lots of different things. You could write about maybe a birthday party. You could write about a special trip or part of a special trip. You could write about something special you did with a relative. Any one of these things, second graders, would make a great blank book. Okay, so I'm going to go here and I'm going to make this bigger. So one of the things you can do in your blank book is you could use what you know about writing a personal narrative, and you could write a personal narrative into your book. Another thing you could do, second graders, is now that we are done working on our how-to, you could do a how-to book. You could teach us how to make something or how to do something. So how to make or do something. You also could teach us maybe how to take care of something. Lots of different options for a how-to book. If you wanted to teach us how to make your favorite food or how to make a food that is special to your family, this would be a really good time to do this in your blank book. And one more thing I wanted to give you an idea about is you could teach us about something. You could make a teaching book, or you might think of this as nonfiction. So maybe you want to write about, you know, a lot about cookies. So you could make a book all about cookies. Maybe you want to tell us all about dogs, what you know about dogs. Maybe you want to teach us all about like sledding or playing hockey. Or maybe you know a lot about a special food that is special to your family, and you want to tell us all about making that food and why it is special to your family, what the ingredients are, all those things, who taught you how to make it. You could do a teaching book. Maybe you want to do a teaching book about a special place like Duluth. Okay, maybe you know a lot about Duluth because your family goes there every summer, and so you want to make a teaching book about that. So second graders, I hope I gave you a few more ideas of what you could do on your blank book days. Blank books are a time for you to practice being an author without any like demands or restrictions that teachers are putting on you, okay? This is kind of like free choice time with your writing. So most of the time kids get really excited about blank book time because it's their choice and they get to choose what to do. But it also can be a little bit overwhelming, I think, because there are so many choices. And remember, you can always use characters that are familiar to you. I know the second grade teachers have all read Dory Phantasmagory, so maybe you want to make your own book about Dory. Or maybe you want to make your own book about Edward Tulane. Or maybe you want to make a book that has the pigeon as the main character, or Lily maybe as the main character. So there are lots of different things you can do with blank books. We're going to have time over the next couple weeks and in the future to be working in them. So be sure you're doing your best and you know where your blank books are and you're keeping them handy. All right, second graders, thanks a lot.